Conservative figures estimate that there are over 10,000 street vendors operating on the sidewalks of Los Angeles. Although street vending is a central part of Los Angeles culture and economy, government agencies continue to enforce anti-street vending laws throughout the city. Los Angeles Municipal Code 42B bans the use of sidewalks for food vending, imposing fines up to $1,000 and 6 months in jail on street vendors, regardless of their compliance with LA County Health Department's food preparation standards. The current approach to enforce stretches agencies thin, wastes millions of taxpayer dollars each year, and does little to regulate vending. The issue is simple. There's a lack of traditional employment opportunities in Los Angeles, leaving people who are willing and able to work with fewer and fewer options. With fewer prospects of employment, low-income residents such as Mr. Cruz, who has been selling corn in Echo Park for the last 2 years, are turning to street vending as a living. The need to work in this underground economy grows more and more as chronic unemployment and lack of economic opportunities persist.
¿Ya ha tenido algunos problemas?
No, por ahorita no.
Nada, qué bueno.
Cuando viene la fila a recoger, nomás
El problema, sí. ¿Y nunca le ha pasado a usted o sí le ha pasado? ¿Se tuvo que hacer otro?
Mr. Cruz is a perfect example to what happens to most vendors in Los Angeles with a food handler's license. His license applies to all the safety codes, yet the city of Los Angeles still gives him fine of up to $1,600.
Sí, sí.
Tenemos que buscar de qué forma, ¿verdad?
Sí, claro.
¿Le pongo mango verde?
Sí.
According to the LA Times article, Legalize LA Street Vendors, occasionally, city police and inspectors will swoop in to ticket or arrest vendors and break up commerce, only to have it resume soon after. It's an ineffective and unsafe system that ignores the opportunity to foster a vibrant street culture. Given the significant economic and cultural impact of street vending in some communities, it's shocking that the city has waited so long to legitimize vendors. Worse, even food vendors who are eager to play by the rules, who get a health permit from the county's street vending compliance fund, face fines, confiscated equipment, or jail because the city bars them from selling their goods on the sidewalk.
No quieren ni que vendamos afuera ni adentro.
Sí. Ya se fue. Tres. Ajá. Sí. Cómo no. ¿Y qué ha sido? ¿A usted le han quitado todo ya?
Ya,
4 veces le han quitado. Y cada vez que le quitan, ¿cuánto le cuesta a usted otra vez ponerse aquí? Cada vez que le quitan eso. ¿Y le confiscan todo?
cobertura que me quede.
¿Que me vale?
Que me vale algo por
dinero para regalarte.
Ay, no, ya le dije, miren, aquí está la bolsita,
Janet Favela, by Street Vending, a nonprofit organization ran by Los Angeles East Community College, gave us an interview at an event happening in Hollandwood Park in Los Angeles.
For being people who are creating their own opportunities for themselves, creating their own businesses for themselves. However, the city sees it differently in that it chooses to criminalize hardworking folks instead of being able to give them a permit process. So here in the city of Los Angeles, what is happening is that there is a law that prohibits street vending, and there is no legalization approach to working with street vendors, right? So even if street vendors in LA wanted to get a permit, they wouldn't be able to. And so what we're doing right now is really like listening to folks and listening to street vendors and pushing for a legalization process. That's what the campaign is really about stopping the harassment, about stopping the fines, about stopping the arrest for street vendors, about stopping deportations, and really creating a permit system that respects the rights of street vendors and allows them to live with dignity.
I don't wanna go home yet, so I'ma talk to my cigarette man. Tell
Yeah.
him this is set.
Actually, we have, monthly meetings in different parts of the city with street vendors, with allies, where we work on strategy. But more than anything, we also have cultural events, events that are educational events like this one, where we try to inform people about street vendors' rights. We have legal clinics as well for street vendors. We definitely organize marches and protests to really put pressure on the elected officials, who are the people that are responsible for creating opportunities for these Angelinos.
On an article published in Pring magazine in July 16, 2015, titled "No Handout, LA Street Vendors Just Want to Do Their Jobs Legally," the writer says, and I quote, "We have this rhetoric all the time of small business owners and entrepreneurs and the hardworking people. These street vendors fit that profile. These are people that are saying this is the American dream. These are people who are saying I'm not going to take a handout. I'm going to try and create something. We have to help these folks. There are so many of them. It's silly for us to shut them out." In the article Legalize LA Street Cultures, published by the Los Angeles Times on November 8, 2013, the author states, "A city notorious for red tape, Los Angeles will have to create a permit system that does not burden vendors with so much regulation that they go back to the immigrant. These issues can and should be resolved. New York, Chicago, San Francisco all regulate and permit street vendors. It's time for LA's laws to catch up with LA's culture."
Doesn't take a lot to get a lot of us to talk this way. Take a shot at me, that's all I'm obligated for. Apparently, my only guarantee is a walk away.